Let's get in some BTST trades as well going on that note. Naresh, what's on your list?
So that would be a sell on Varun Beverages that's broken down over 6-8 month range. We expect a follow-up sell towards 500, 510 levels, stop loss at 535. Would be a risk reward buy on Indigo with would keep a stop loss, a revised stop loss closer to 4130 and expect a bounce back towards 4250.
Kunal, what about your BTST ideas?
So I'll go with the buy on HUL. That's a chart which is looking attractive. At least looks like that the stock seems to have formed a base, and that major selling could now be over. 2450 as a target. Stop us at 2340. And the second would be a buy, more of a contra buy on L&T Finance. That's a stock which is on the verge of forming a bullish hammer formation. The stock is completing a breakout, potentially above its 50-day moving average. So if it closes above its 141 mark, traders could look at a buy with 146 as a target. Stop us at 136.
I'm going to hand it over to Snehi for the closing trades.
Well, absolutely. It's been a very poor trading session on D Street today. All the indices have been languishing away. A more than 1% cut coming in on the Nifty today. It's 270 points lower, and at one point we were very close to going below that 22,800 mark. We're somewhere around that point, but of course very far away from that 23,000 mark where we had opened just slightly below earlier in the trading session. Sensex also a 1.1% cut coming in. Advanced decline ratio very steeply in the favor of the declines today. So that's what has caused some mayhem on the street today. Nifty Bank also lower by 0.7%. ICICI Bank was the only candidate that has managed to be in the green when it comes to private large banks and Nifty banks rather, when on the back of its quarter 3 numbers. So 1.4% uptick for ICICI Bank coming in today. It's the broader markets that are taking it on the chin in today's trading session, because you have a massive cut coming in on Nifty mid cap, a 3% cut, and if you think this is the most, the small cap index is lower by 4%. So very big cut coming in on the entire small cap index. Sectorally, if you take a look, after Nifty Media, Nifty IT is the biggest loser in today's trading session. Of course, on the back of those DeepSeek news, AI news coming in from China, that has panned out very negatively for all of these large IT companies. A 3.5% cut almost coming in for Nifty IT. Let's take a look at the India VIX before we take a look at some other sectors that were losing in today's trading session, because India VIX saw a very sharp spike, an 8% spike. There you have it. 18 levels. We're once again back to those levels of 18 that we have seen very long time ago, but nonetheless 8% spike coming in on India VIX in today's trading session. All the sectors today on D Street have ended in the red. Of course, Nifty IT being the biggest loser. Nifty Bank was the least loser, held on to by ICICI Bank's good numbers. Then you have Metal, Pharma, Energy, PSU Banks, Realty, Auto and FMCG. These are your most to least losers in today's trading session. Big cuts coming in across LTI, Mindtree, Coforge, Persistent, HCL Tech. Laurus Labs is one of the losers in today's trading session as well. Big cuts coming on that front. AU Small Finance Bank was languishing away. DLF and GCPL, Godrej Consumers, were both in focus on the back of its quarter 3 earnings. A whole host of earnings reactions coming in. Interglobe Aviation was amongst those who also made it to that list on the back of its earnings. But well, yes, this is how we've ended today's trading session. Very close to the 22,800 mark. But that's it. A big cut coming in on Nifty. More than 1% cut is what we have seen on the intraday base just today on the Nifty.